A speech, historical speech, an indestructible utterance changed the history of a nation. The warning sign of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman gave birth a Bengali state in the world map. Although the history of Bengalis is very old, the movement of creation of Bangladesh started after partition of the country on the basis of the two-nation theory. In 1947, British India is divided into two independent states, India and Pakistan. Greater migration of history took place in whole region. Pakistan was divided into two parts, East and West Pakistan. The difference between two parts is about 1100 miles. The language and the culture is completely different. Still, the Bengali expected to be released from all oppression. Unfortunately, they were hopelessly broken very soon. Only 5% of Pakistan's people speak Urdu, but the Pakistani ruler has announced,
"Let me make it very clear to you, and leave no doubt, that the state language of Pakistan is going to be Urdu and no other language,"
which sparked extensive protest among the Bengali-speaking majority of East Pakistan in return. Bangladesh is the only nation in the world history who sacrificed their lives for linguistic rights. After the movement, Bangla got the status of state language. But this is not the end, just the beginning. The torture on Bengalis didn't stop. The main source of Bengali political movements was its students' population. To stop them, General Ayub Khan declared some rules. Even they started dominating us in an extreme way, both in politically, socially, and economically.
In the only free elections ever held last December, Mujib's East Pakistani party won an easy majority, but it has no say in the government. East Pakistan pays more taxes than West Pakistan, yet it gets in return only 30% of the whole nation's budget expenditures. Moreover, it gets only 30% of the whole nation's foreign aid, West Pakistan taking the lion's share.
Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman has established the right of Bengalis by fighting against this unspeakable torture and exploitation, who later became the father of the nation and became the greatest Bengali of all time. Sheikh Mujib has emerged as a single Bengali leader who has led all the important movements at his very early age as a leader of Bangladesh Awami League. In 1966, Sheikh Mujib announces the 6-point demand, which is considered a milestone on the road to independence of Bangladesh. The 6-point demand turned into a movement to end the perceived exploitation of East Pakistan by the West Pakistani rulers. The Pakistan government arrested Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, filing the Agartala conspiracy case. The struggle for freedom began. The Pakistani rulers were afraid of Bengali uprising. This movement, led by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, forced the military regime to hold a general election in Pakistan. Although the Awami League got majority in the election, but they were unwilling to hand over the power. Sheikh Mujib, the elected Bengali leader, gave a warning speech. But the military junta of Pakistan chose the path of genocide. Meanwhile, Sheikh Mujib declared the independence through a wireless message before his arrest on that night. This may be my last message. From today, Bangladesh is independent. I call upon the people of Bangladesh, wherever you might be and whatever you have, to resist the army of occupation to the last. The fight must go on until the last soldier of the Pakistan occupation army is expelled from the soil of Bangladesh and final victory is achieved.
Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the leader of East Pakistan, declared the region an independent republic, which he said will be called Bangladesh, the land of the Bengalis.
The self-rights movement then became a freedom movement. The struggle for liberation continues, which was led by Bangladesh Awami League. The Mujibnagar government is made up of elected representatives. Where Sheikh Mujib was the chief. Public support for the liberation struggle continues. To raise international awareness and collect funds for refugees, George Harrison and Pandit Ravi Shankar arranged the Concert for Bangladesh. In just 9 months, around 3 million people were killed and 4 lakhs women were raped by Pakistan Army. On 21st of November, Indian Army and Mukti Bahini started fighting together against the Pakistan Army. After the joint attack by allies, Pakistan Army was on the verge of defeat. Before that, the Pakistan Army and collaborator Al-Badr killed the intellectuals of Bengal. Then comes the 16th of December. The Pak army surrenders to Allied forces with the highest number of 93,000 soldiers in world history. The Bengali got their much desired victory.